Mantis Property includes a comprehensive web form builder, which enables you to build interactive forms that you can use on your website or send to your contacts to fill out. Normally, you would need a third-party program to do this and feed the information back into your CRM, but with Mantis Property, this is all built in and included in the Elite package. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create a web form, how to preview it, and then how you can use it within your organization or agency. A web form can be made up of content blocks, questions, or fields such as name, address, phone number, email address, that sort of thing. You can also include signature boxes for people to sign on a touch screen device such as a mobile phone. And you can even ask them to provide photos or files to upload into the form. Once a web form is filled out, it will record that contact within the CRM or pick up if that contact already exists, and then it will attach that form and any files that they've provided as part of that form to the contact. So to access the admin area for creating and editing your web forms, you go into your Mantis Property account, go into Preferences, and then Web Forms. You select Create New Form. You give your form a name, and then you have an option of selecting a group that you want this contact to be added to when they fill out the form. So you can set it as no group, or if there's a specific group that you want them to be added to, you can select from your drop-down list of groups here. This also works with the group autoresponders and the automated workflows. So if you've set up an autoresponder to send out an email when someone's added to a group, then it will automatically send them that email when they've filled out the form. Or if you've set up an automated workflow to run a series of tasks such as setting reminders, sending emails or SMSs, creating appointments, that sort of thing, when someone's added to a specific group, then it will automatically do that for the contact when they've entered their details into this form. So in here, you just click Continue. This brings you to the Edit Form screen. On a form, you simply add a series of items to the form, and then you can drag and drop them to where you want. So the first thing that we'll do here is click Add Item to Form. You have a series of types of items that you can add to a form. If you click this little helper icon here, it will explain what all the different types of items there are, such as a content block, instructions to show to the people filling out the form, a banner image, text fields, drop-down boxes, signature panels, file uploads, that sort of thing. Here's an example of a form that we've already set up. As you can see here, it's got some content information. It asks for things like first name, last name, street address, suburb, etc. There's a few other questions on it. We've created these sections here to break up the content where you can just add a line between items. You can drag and drop items into the order that you want them to appear on the form. And you can preview the form just by clicking Preview Form here. Here's how the form looks when we're in the preview mode. And this is how someone will see it when it's sent to them. It's fully mobile responsive, which means that it shows like this on a desktop, but it will automatically work on a mobile phone so they can fill in the form on a mobile phone. So in here, they just enter the information that you need to record. We've got drop-down lists here where we've selected options that they can enter in. They can tick certain options here. You can add things like signature panels where they can sign it with their finger or with a stylus on a touchscreen device, such as a smartphone. And you can also add options for them to upload documents or photos if you require them to supply those as part of the form. Once they click Submit Completed Form, it will then save that information, add them as a contact in your CRM, or if they already exist as a contact, then it will just attach this form to the documents area of that contact, and whoever sent that form to them will receive a copy of that form along with an alert to let them know that that person has filled in that form. Once you've set up your forms, then your team can access them via the Documents and Files section under Web Forms. In here, they can do a preview to see what we just saw before of a preview of what that form looks like. They can click Get Link and then select the user that they want that form to come back to. So you'd select the agent or the main office account, and then it will automatically generate this URL. You can use this in your websites or email it or text it to people and get them to fill that form in. The other thing that they can do is click Send to Contact. This then lets them select who they want to send it from and who they want to send that form to. When you click Continue, it automatically brings up the form, and this is where the agent can then pre-fill in any information that they want to pre-fill in before sending to the contact to finish off. It automatically pulls in the contact information. If there's an address, an email, phone number, that sort of thing, it'll automatically pull them in from the contact when they've selected it. They can select anything that they want and fill in anything they want there. Everything else will just remain blank, ready for the person to fill in when they receive it. And then they simply scroll down here and choose whether they want to send it via email or SMS to that contact. That contact then gets a link and they click the button, which will bring up the form along with any pre-filled information that the agent has filled in, and then they can finish it off and submit it. The good thing about the forms too is that if someone is working on a form, if they're starting to fill it out and they need to come back to it later, there's a save button where they can save their progress, and that just sends them an email with a link to continue on when they're ready to continue on with it. Once they've completed the form and clicked the button to complete the form, it will then send an email alert to the agent that sent that form to them, along with a PDF attachment of the completed form and any files that they've attached to the form. Say, for instance, if they've asked for photo identification or documentation to be added to the form, that will come along with it too. It'll also attach that to the contact. So if you look up that contact in Mantis Property, under the Documents section, it'll show the many forms that they've completed, and you can download them from there, along with any files that they've provided. If you've set the form to go to a specific group, then once they've filled that out, that contact will automatically be added to that group. And then if there's any automated workflows or autoresponders set on that group, they'll fire off automatically too. So this system is a great way to collect information and have it come directly into Mantis Property without needing to fiddle around with third-party form builders or things like Zapier trying to get multiple software programs to connect to each other.